मेरे कलगीधर सतगुरु दी संगत वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। सब तो पहला गुरु नानक पातशाह दे गुरपुरब दियां लख लख बधाइयां। I just want to say that there was a time God was sat in Sachkhand and he said to himself, I've sent so many messengers, I've sent so many prophets to this earth, and don't get me wrong, they've done a lot of good work, but they didn't complete the mission. They didn't join people back to Akal Purakh. And then God said, I'm going to have to go down myself. And God came to us in the form of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is not a prophet. They're not a messenger. Jado Guru Nanak Pasha aaye si, udo Rabb aap aaya sega. That's one thing we need to recognize. The talk I'm about to give is not an easy talk. So please forgive me in advance. And please give me your blessings and your strength to give this talk. In August, we had 2 Sikh Bajorg males that were racially attacked right here in Wolverhampton. They were racially attacked and violently attacked. One of them nearly lost their lives. Recently, 3 Sikh females have been racially attacked. They've received verbal abuse, physical abuse, and 2 of those sisters have had the worst act possible done to them. Sangat ji, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I haven't got the strength to use the exact word while I'm stood on this stage. And these are the reported cases. There are many other cases that didn't get to the media because the families didn't want to take it to the media. So there's a lot more cases than this. Right, now there's 2 things I want to address. One is what can we do as a community in this struggle? And secondly, what can we do to influence the other side, the perpetrators, the people who are attacking our community? We can give safety alarms out. We can give safety booklets out. We can tell our sisters when you're walking on the road, don't wear both of your headphones. We can tell our sisters walk in groups. This is important, but is this enough? No, this is not enough. And we speak about safety. We speak about protection. But what does Sikhi say about protection? What does Guru Maharaj themselves say about protection? What does Gurbani say about protection? Maharaj say, Rakha ek hamara Swami. Bani says, Tu mera rakha sabni thai. Right? We only have one protector. Only Guru can protect you. Nobody else can protect you. When you see someone from the community protecting you, it's not them, it's Maharaj. Remember that. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj gave us a Bani straight from Sachkhand called Chaupai Sab. How many people here know their Chaupai Sab? How many people can read Chaupai Sab? How many people know Chaupai Sab off by heart? And how many people do Chaupai Sab here, not just for themselves, but for our Bant, for humankind? Chaupai Sab begins with Hamari Karo Haath De Racha. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj are doing a ardas in the Charan of Akal Purakh, saying, Maharaj, please protect us with your own hands. In that Bani, Maharaj then say, Sukhi Base Moro Parvara. They're asking Akal Purakh to protect their family. Who is their family? Us guys right here. But what do Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj also say? Jablag Khalsa Rehe Niara. Tablag Tej Diyo Me Sara. Jab e gaye Bipran ki reet. Main na karu inki parteet. Maharaj said, I will always protect my Sikh. I will always protect the Khalsa, but the Khalsa must remain unique. Rani rahe, soi Sikh mera, o sahib, main uska chera. Maharaj say, you're only my Sikh if you understand and follow the Sikh Ret Maryada. And a Sikh that does that, Maharaj are so humble, they say, that person is the king and I'll serve him. So we want Maharaj to protect us, but are we listening to what Maharaj are saying? Are we taking time out to understand that? And most importantly, are we implementing this within our lives? Secondly, we need to speak about how we can influence the other community, members of the other community that are attacking us, attacking our sisters. We need to ask ourselves, what creates a criminal? What creates a person who can do the worst possible act to another woman? 80% of criminals come from broken homes. They come from poverty. A better education system will decrease the amount of broken homes. This will put less pressure on the police force and less pressure on each community. Values need to be instilled in children from a very young age. It's no good children going to school and being taught Ravan took Sita away, then Ram went and got her. That's not helping anyone. Those are just sakhya. We need to instill children with values. Professionals, including teachers, need to be taught how to spot certain things from a young age. We need to be able to look at a child and see, right, this kid is from a broken home. This kid's upbringing is not right. If we do not do something about this kid, he's going to turn into a criminal. We do that by changing the education system. Curriculums in schools need to be readdressed. Look at Guru Nanak Pasha. We're celebrating the Gurpurab today. Look at the Sakhi of Godaraksh, a Hannibal who used to kill people and eat them. Guru Nanak Pasha turned him into a Gurmukh. Look at Sajjan Thug. He used to invite people to his house, kill them and rob their positions. Guru Nanak Pasha turned him into a Gurmukh. Look at Babur, the Mughal king, doing so much evil. Guru Nanak Pasha turned him into a Gurmukh. Let's take inspiration from our Guru. We need to be able to have a system in place that spots these within individuals early, and we help these individuals so they don't go on and become people who attack other communities in the most vicious way, in racist manner. Guys, we all pay tax. We're all quick to sign petitions for Palestine, and that's good. We're Akal Purkh's forge. We're here to serve everyone. But when there's issues within our own community, are we putting time and effort into those? Have we constantly approached our MPs and asked them what are they going to do in these, difficult times? What changes are they putting in place? Have we asked the police for updates to what they're doing to change their system, or what they're doing about the recent cases? Emotions are very high at the moment, and it's sad to say, very sad, there's been some negative statements being put out. Negative statements from the Sikh community are only going to divide us. We need unity more than ever right now. Unity in Punjabi is ekta. Ekta comes from ek, which means we need to join with one to have unity. Who is one? One is Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. If we're all not in the charan of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, physically and spiritually, if we're not listening to what Maharaj are saying and following their message, we cannot have unity.